My name's Drew Vanders. Iron Gate Studios has made another development blog called Yuletide Treats, and it says, "Well met, Vikings. The year is drawing to a close and we have reached the final dev blog for 2023. We know that a lot of you have been asking about what the Ashlands update is due to be released, and we now want to officially confirm that it will be released sometime during the first half of 2024. Like all of our updates, it will hit the PTB first, and then the live version a short while after that. I'm not exactly certain what the PTB is. I'm pretty sure that's the play testing beta. Oh, it is the play testing beta. I just figured it out. But it's a little testing thing in the beginning before they actually release it. You can be able to do that if you want. I normally decide not to, and because I have better things to do with my time. But for now, we want to leave you with a little something over the holidays, so we're going to share with you the first half of a short series of walk and talk videos, in which community manager Josie Finn, I think that's what the name is, artist/journalist Robin, and programmer Jonathan chat about some Valheim and Ashlands topics. It's not unlike the fireside chat videos we have previously made, but in a slightly different packaging. So they made a video. It's pretty much just about them just talking about developing the game. They didn't really announce anything in the video of like what they're going to be adding in. They were just talking about developing the game is like for a new biome. I'm not gonna be showing the video. I'll show like pictures of the video in this, but I won't be showing the entire video in this at all. If you want to watch it, you can go watch it. They were pretty much just walking and talking. So one of the things that they go over is that they go over what they do and make the biomes in this video. And so they pretty much start with a vision of what they want it to be like. So the Ashlands biome. And they said that they wanted undead over demons. They don't want the demon trope to be like the main thing idea. So that there's the chart that they put up. And one of their ideas was like, the main idea would be based off of Terminator 2 with the robot in that movie walking towards you slowly, very scarily and menacing. Another thing they were talking about is how they don't want just reskins of previous biomes, but they want new unique weapons and monsters and mechanics, but to not reinvent everything that they're making, so they don't want to make it like totally new so it feels like a different game. And they also talk about how they like to think about the progression from Meadows to Black Forest, and they think that's the best progression that they've done. So they try to base most of their progression off of that. And they're also showing more for the Ashlands than they did for the Mistlands. And they're worried about showing off too much stuff. They said that they will take their time and release it when it needs to be released, which is absolutely the perfect thing and how they should be doing that. When developers rush out their stuff, it just makes it so it doesn't look, it's not as good as it could be. Kind of like what happened with Minecraft and a whole bunch of other games. They rush it out before it's ready and release it before it's ready, and it just doesn't do well. They're not going to do that because they're good developers. And they also ended up talking about the Fallen Valkyrie. They were talking about how they were thinking about not adding it in, but now how they are much more confident in what it is, and they want Valheim to be as best as it possibly can, so they will like remove stuff if they absolutely need to. And we definitely don't want another Phantom situation like we do with Minecraft, where everybody hates the new mob that they added in. That's pretty much everything that they talked about in that episode, in a much more shorter and concise, in my words as well. So you can watch it on your own and watch it in their words, because they're definitely more wordy about everything and it's more of like their experiences and what they know about it versus what I have put down in my notes about watching their video. So definitely give that episode 1 of Walk and Talk a look at after you finish watching this. Just in case you missed it, we also shared another interview with one of our freelancers. This time it was Lee Williams, the writer behind a lot of Valheim's lore, who got to introduce himself and his creative process. And now, as usual, over to the teasers. Since it's almost Yuletide, we wanted to show you some of the tasty looking dishes we have cooked up from the Ashlands kitchens, which may tempt you with some mashed meat, a piquant pie, or perhaps a spicy marmalade. And I'm assuming that's what these are in order. So you got the mashed meat and then the pie over here. It might be vice versa, I'm not exactly certain, but this one over here on the right is definitely the spicy marmalade. Of course, you can't cook without ingredients. Not much can grow in the hot and arid landscape of Ashlands, but some plants are resilient enough to still thrive though. We thought we'd give you a glimpse of what they would look like. And it looks like we got some bushes and whatever kind of thistle kind of thing this is. This is probably going to be used in the spicy marmalade that we saw above, and probably all of the foods that we saw up above. That's probably the limiting thing that makes it so you can't just get it before you go into the Ashlands. And last, but the very opposite of least, we want to show you a hint of how absolutely badass you'll be able to look in the Ashlands. And they have this picture here, which looks great, except for the lighting of this picture. They did the lighting all wrong. If you know anything about photography, you don't want the light coming from behind the person you're looking at, because it makes them look more like a silhouette and you can't see any of the detail. So it is kind of like not revealing too much, but this does look really cool, and I'm really excited for the new armors they have for the next update. I'm also really excited for the next update. It's going to happen the first half of the next year, which is great. It's going to happen before Minecraft's new update. We all know when Minecraft's going to update, but we'll be able to get the Valheim update before playing Minecraft again, which is exactly how I want it. And I'm assuming, because they'll want to take their time on it, it's going to be more towards the later half of 2024, so don't expect anything in the next few months in my opinion, but it could happen. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my take on the development blog. It'd be fantastic if you gave me a like and comment down below. It'd also be fantastic if you gave me a sub sandwich, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.